I love that name, Ronin 5. That's an awesome name for them. That is so legit. But teams like that people are like, who are these guys? I've never even heard of them. And then all of a sudden they just melt a big team, and you're like, whoa! Like people be like, Exodus is only main, and then they beat iBuyPower, and you're like, whoa, what? What just what?
Exactly.
What just they just knocked iBuyPower out of playoffs? What just like that stuff happens. So
yeah, that happened. That was the last season's playoffs for people who are unfamiliar. It was a crazy playoffs. Exodus beat iBuyPower and then went on to actually lose to Complexity in the finals. But it was a great playoffs. Who cares about that? That's old news. This is going live. Luca, take it away.
This is going to be a first round. You are going to have United 5 on CT side versus SapphireKelownaDotCom on the T side. And this is going to get underway here. Already pushing directly out through the middle is going to be SK. They're going to be working their way up, trying to get through. Let's see if anything happened from first match to this match for United 5, if they adjust better. And Professor Chaos is such a nut job. That Glock shot right there, one click, rips TM's face off. They got the bomb down in A. Here comes the CT rotate here, and a little bit delayed on the rotate. The players are kind of spread out pretty far here, so look for SapphireKelowna.com to try and capitalize on this. Professor Chaos fighting people in the pit. He's got a 2K on the round right now. Only player on his team to get some kills. He's got to string together some more. He does. He's got 4 on the round right there. He is going to be smoking this. Oh my goodness. CEVO cleans it up and wins it. But that 4K on pistol from Professor Chaos locked it down right there.
Huge. That was huge. He was pretty much the sole reason why they won that round. They did a good job of getting across mid, but XP3 actually somehow was able to single out the bomb carrier. Might have been a little bit of luck. Might be a lot more skill than I think, but was actually able to pick the bomb carrier out of the crowd. And that delayed the bomb's entrance into the site, but it didn't matter. That Professor Chaos was not missing any shots, putting that P2000 to work.
And SapphireKelowna.com on T side, they took that first round home, so now they're going to have the weapon advantage here. As you can see on the other side, pistols, though, and that smart play there from Moses, hiding behind the ladder, wins him a gun, and he gets in a good position to try and flank right here. And Storm also wins a gun right there. He kills Silent to get that. So now Professor Chaos stuck inside the pit area over there, goes down after he got 1 kill. Moses gets him, and wow, look at this eco here. That is going to be unreal. United 5 poised to try and win an eco round. And they do. Tying it up. First round goes to SapphireKelowna.com. United 5 on the eco wins that one. And that is going to put a hurting on SapphireKelowna's money right there.
Definitely. That was a huge win for United 5. As soon as SapphireKelowna.com came out huge with that opening pistol round from Professor Chaos, I was kind of having flashbacks to the first game where they started to struggle out of the gate. They kind of got it together and then ultimately ended up losing. But no, it looks like they have ended the struggle early and have popped right in front into the driver's seat, taking control right away from SK.
And here comes the aggressive play from United 5, taking a page out of Armada's playbook right there, getting aggressive through mid and catwalk to get some kills out. But look at this stack right here. Look at the remaining terrorists working their way on there, executing right there. They're going to try and get their way in. Hills goes down right there, not able to pick up anything. Chim's last one left goes down. That is going to be TM rocking the 2K, or actually TM got the 3K, XP3 got the 2K right there. So United 5 gets their second round in the bank, and they are extremely broke. Well, not extremely broke on the SapphireKelowna.com side, but they are going to have to save this round. So United 5 looks poised to try and win a third round.
Definitely. Usually on the second round after winning the pistol round, a lot of teams like to buy up, as you should, because you have a lot of money in the bank. Usually if you buy SMGs, you're less financially invested, but you make yourself very ecoable. But, that time they actually did buy up rifles after the first buy round. They still got ecoed. It just sets their economy back even farther. And to be honest, it's that much more impressive that United 5 was able to eco them when they had rifles and not, MAC 10s and MP7s and Bisons and, guns like that.
And Warden right there in a good position to get some damage off. Gets the kill at the end of that, so now we only have Silent and CEVO left alive. CEVO on the push, Silent just goes down, bomb is down. Last remaining terrorist is going to be CEVO on the flank right there. Warden doesn't hear him, Warden hears him last second, but it can't make it happen. Turns around and just loses his gun, so CEVO wins himself a gun. Oh man, this is going to be dangerous driving this peak right here. Moses is right there, he's just going to spray through that fence. He gets him down, Storm peeks out and gets the kill on him, but that is 2 forced rebuys right there. Moses and Warden having to rebuy, so United 5 is up 3-1. But the money's getting tight. Warden's down pretty low. Moses is also going to be down there, so they really need to win this round to stay up on the economy.
Definitely. SK, came out really strong and got shut down really early. This is, basically their first chance to really, reclaim control of the game, use their guns to their advantage, and, take back over.
Oh, Professor Chaos out mid, gets smoked by Warden. Warden's got 2 right there. 1 player left out there. Let's switch over. That's Tivu. Tivu goes down. Silent left alive here. All hopes rest on him trying to win this round. Otherwise, SK is going to be very low, and Warden cleans up. That is going to be a nice 3K for Warden. TM and Storm getting the other kills on the round, and Sapphire Kelowna is hurting right here. As you can see their money, they are falling behind, but they're going to buy anyways. Looks like they're just going to go all out right here and try and win this surprise buy.
United 5 is showing no signs of slowing down, and as you said before, they are actually taking a lot of pages out of Armada's playbook. In the first game we saw them play, they played a lot more of a passive just style. They would have, stack players to sites, give up mid, just generally fall back and wait for the T's to come. But this game, they're really bringing the game to SapphireKelownaDotCom, and it's been working.
Professor Chaos gets a kill there. Storm on the trade, though, and picking him off right there is going to be Chim, so they fight their way in there. XP3 gets 1 kill, goes down to Tivu, so they bought their way into B right there. TM and Warden on the rotate here, all the way from behind. Let's snap over their perspective. That is going to be your number 5 player, your number 5 player of Warden, the number 2 of TM. They're going to try and work their way into the site. Warden's going to go high. TM's going to go low. They know TM's there. Warden's about to peek out. Tivu's to his side. Tivu drops to the side a little bit. He knows he's there. He's going to try and jump, doesn't make it happen. So they're going to be switching back and forth. Warden gets a kill. TM trying to shoot. TM goes down. Warden's still up, and Tivu ends up getting both kills at the end of the round. So SapphireKelownaDotCom is still alive, but score is 4-2.
Not only is the overall round score 4-2, but if you bring up the scoreboard for SK, there is, not a lot of movement on the scoreboard in terms of the distribution of the kills. It looks like Professor Chaos and Tivu both have 7 kills apiece. The next highest is Chim's with 1 kill, and Els and Silent are still yet to frag. And that doesn't mean they're incapable. Actually, oh my god, Els now -1 and getting
opens the frag.
That was a really rough start. But I guess that shows he is capable of fragging. It's just a matter of who he's shooting. Oh man, and Chim's going down. Wow, super rough start for SapphireKelownaDotCom.
Looks like, Professor Chaos just goes down right there. TM just absolutely tore his face up, and Tivu by himself. It looks like Professor Chaos and Tivu have very big shoulders at the current time. But don't count Chims and Els out, man. We've seen them, we've casted them before, and they've come back with some big 4Ks. And I do believe we watched a 5K from Els when he was playing as Slemmy Wow at the time. I believe that was last week. But XP3 too quick for Tivu right there. So United 5 moves ahead 5-2. But SapphireKelownaDotCom is definitely going to run away that round with a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to look to get rid of that as soon as possible.
Definitely, but I don't think they're going to be able to get rid of it this round because they are going to be saving. Els, not only did he have an op that he lost in the round, he got taken down by track, but he also got the team kill that takes a lot of money out of his bank. That was a really bad round, morally for SapphireKelownaDotCom, financially, and I don't know. Actually, I guess that's really the only 2 ways it can be detrimental, but. They need to turn around with either an eco or they need to buy up guns when they can and make a statement with some of their side takes.
And here it comes the terrorists stacking their way up. This is round 8. United 5 versus Sapphire Kelowna. This is DE Seasons. TM's going to be right there. Can't make a kill yet. Get some damage off. Finally answers right there. Warden answers also. Tivu trading TM out. Warden still hanging out. XP3's already rotated up through the J. Tivu trying to fight him through the wall. Gets the kill off right there. But he's going to be by himself. Warden's going to be pressing up on him right now. Tivu trying to fight Warden so close to him. Warden's going to peek that spot. Warden, can't get the kill off right there. Tivu fighting for his life. Getting pushed from the side. Warden's able to pistol him down at the end of that though. But that's 2 rebuys there. XP3 had an op. TM had a rifle. So those are going to be 2 rebuys that are going to be big for them. They do have plenty of money though. XP3 very low now. TM going to be okay. But that score brings it up to 6-2. United 5.
into the A site that round. The real problem was that they lacked the firepower to support each other and to support their players in the post-plant situation. I would like to see them, maybe attempt to go A again, but it looks like they're getting an opening pick on B, so...
And getting tore down. That's Moses and Warren switching sides right there, and they're able to wrap that round up real quick. Moses with 2, Warden, I believe, with 2 on the round, and just like that, United 5 pulls ahead 7-2 over Sapphire Kelowna.
Oh boy, SK is going to have to be saving again, which I feel like I just keep talking about it constantly because their economy just has not been right. As A, ever since they got eco'd, and B, ever since L's got that unfortunate TK. I think working mid or working A is the solution. They got gunned down pretty quickly at B, despite the fact that they got that opening pick. They've had just more success generally at A.
And Warden and TM both open up the round. Tibu answers though, taking down Warden, but now they're into a 2 versus 4 here. Not looking good for them. Chim's last one left alive. Chim's got to try and work his way around and not get smashed out here. He's getting pushed. Moses is pushing. Tibu is pushing, or TM is pushing him. And United 5 racks up an 8th round. 10 rounds in the books. United 5 has 8. 2 of them go to SapphireKelowna.com. But here comes the buy from your team SK. Look for them to try and answer here and win some more rounds. They're definitely going to want to try and bring this to an 8-7.
United 5 is really showing no signs of slowing down. They've hit pretty much all the shots they've had to hit. One of the rounds that they dropped was, kind of a freak round. It was the main thing that can be attributed to was just Professor Chaos losing his mind and picking up tons of pistol kills. So
yeah,
really, I think they've been playing great as a team. I think the first round is more of an anomaly than anything indicative of SK having United 5 on the ropes.
Definitely playing a lot better now than they did the first game. United 5 looking like a team that's been there a lot more. They're up right now. XP3's got a kill, and I do believe the other kill went to Warden, who's playing the vent, that press stuff. I love that press position through mid. Unless you get caught, Professor Chaos just going for the plant. TM just kind of hiding behind those barrels, gets it off, gets another one. Silent goes down after he trades out Warden. So here comes the rotate. It's going to be Els by himself trying to get these kills, and he can't make it happen. XP3 is able to get him down. So United 5 with 9 rounds on CT side. SapphireKelownaDotCom is getting into desperation mode here. Look at that buy from Els, instantly just spending all his money just to get an AK and head armor. So this is getting dangerous.
Definitely. At this point, they really have nothing to lose by continuing to buy. They're bringing in, I believe, maximum bonus money, maximum income for their losses. So you got to do what you got to do. They haven't been able to get any traction anywhere. They're really just getting absolutely shut down by United 5.
And this might be, this honestly might be a bigger upset than the Armada, because I really thought Sapphire Kelowna was going to come out and play extremely hard against the big team, and I was really rooting for the underdog here, but the game's not over yet. United 5 is just showing us that veterans still can make it happen, and they're playing extremely well against the newcomers of SapphireKelowna.com. I shouldn't even say newcomers, because they're not new. They've been around quite a while, just not as long as United 5, and Els opening up that round with a nice headshot there, working their way into A. So here comes the rotate from the CTs, trying to get back over to A where the bomb is planted, and it looks like Els is going to be the first one to find a player. That's XP3. XP3 takes a lot of damage and goes down to Els. Storm is waiting for Els, though, and Els gets another kill there. So Warden, last one left. He's going to be fighting against a lot of terrorists there. Can't win. Els with the 4K on the round. That's the way to get yourself back onto the board right there with the 4K. And just like that, Sapphire Kelowna finally wins another round, brings the score 9-3.
Els definitely needed to make a statement there, and I'm glad he did. He's not the kind of player who would, TK his teammate and then, QQ for the rest of the half and get down on himself and not be able to put it back together. He comes back with the Fury, and he did right there. And not only did he come back with the Fury, but he came back during United 5's strongest part of the round. As we saw last game, they're extremely strong in post-plant situations. The retakes have been absolutely incredible, despite the fact that they did lose that first game. But Els doesn't care. He'll shut them down no matter what time of the round it is.
Oh, right there, Tivu catches Warden getting a little too confident and he is pushing his way up. XP3 had it hot off, and it is still hot. Gets one, He's getting shot out right there. That's Chims and Silent both spraying at him. He goes down after he gets Chims down. So it's 3 versus 3. They almost have the bomb site. They got to get one more kill. That's TM goes down. Safe plant coming here. Professor Chaos has the catwalk on lock. So it is 3 versus 2. Look for Storm to try and get that kill. So he knows he's there. And peek from Silent gets a nice headshot on Storm. So now we only have Moses off by himself. He's trying to get a line on that. Els is right down there waiting for him. And United 5 loses that round. So SapphireKelownaDotCom is coming on strong at the end of this half here, trying to make this a 9-6 if they're able to. I don't know, man. United 5's been strongest first half. Can they do it later?
Absolutely. I mean, I think SK right now has found their groove at the A bomb side. I think it's up to United 5 to adapt at this point and come up with a solution to shut it down. It looks like sending 2 mid might be their way of adapting to it, and if they can find a solution to this A take, I think SK is going to be found without any tools in their toolbox.
And Warden in the middle, getting some big kills there. And wow, Moses cleans up over there. L's last one left. He's going to be fighting against Warden and XP3. Warden goes down. TM is able to clean up right there at the end of that. So United 5 secures 10 rounds in the first half. This is the final round of the half right here. United 5 is going to try and run away with 11. SapphireKelownaDotCom definitely wants to get this last one and make this a 10-5 half, which is still very, very manageable when you switch sides.
Yeah, it's not where they want to be. I think they want to be in the 7, 8, 9 range, especially on T side, which I think most people would say. I guess this is a T-sided map or one of the more even ones. Yeah, I don't know. United 5 is absolutely in a great position. We saw them play a great T-side half last game, and I don't think they're going to slow up.
And it looks like they're figuring out what they need to do here with Warden. Warden getting so aggressive on these rounds and getting taken down. He's getting confident, man. He might be getting a little cocky here playing against these guys, and they're waiting for him, baiting him out. But XP3 is confident, and he's making it happen for him. Look at those kills right there. Takes down Silent before he goes down. So they bought their way into the A bomb site. They're getting flanked right now. Wow, Professor Chaos just ripping Storm up. Moses, last one left. Moses gets 1 kill there, trying to fight for his second one. Els and Professor Chaos left in the site. Els smokes that off. He's going to have to force Moses to either wait for the smoke to dissipate or try and push through it. Timer is ticking, though, so he has to just commit to it. Throws the flashbang off the wall, tries to work his way through another smoke, but Els and Professor Chaos are in a great position right now. They're both up there in upper. Bomb is planted directly for them. Moses knows that he has to get both these kills. And look at that headshot right there. Professor Chaos, no time to go back after it, so he's just going to run, get on the bomb, no time. Professor Chaos is going to get the kill at the end of the round. And just like that, first half is done. United 5 wins it 10-5, but Sapphire Kelowna is still in this. Only a 5-round difference here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say SK is out of it at all. Especially towards the end, they started putting it together. They even lost the round right before this round, and that didn't discourage them. I think that they're starting to heat up, especially Els, Chims, and Silent, who were slow out of the gate. So, once again, I could see United 5, coming out strong, keeping the T side aggression up, just like they did in the first game. Or I could see SK, by regaining momentum and control of the game overall. Professor Chaos is absolutely shooting out of his mind.
Oh, look at this player right here. They're going to get it. They are going to win this pistol. Warden by himself, and Sapphire Kelowna comes out swinging. First pistol. First pistol of the second. I should say second pistol. Wow, they won first pistol. They won second pistol right there, and they're going to be on a bye again. I really believe they're going to fight as hard as they can not to get eco'd like they did last time.
Definitely. I mean, if they can avoid getting eco'd, it will put them in a great position. I see United 5 is bought up with armors and a pistol. All P250s. I don't see any CZs. Just, for reference, for people wondering what the pros are using.
Yes.
United 5, all P250s. I think it's smart. I think it gives them high ecoing potential, but I could also see SK using the rifles and their range to their advantage right here and not even letting United 5 in.
And just like that, out through mid, Storm goes down. Moses extremely low. Here comes the CTs pushing their way over there. TM thought he had a gun, and he did for just a second. Warden's going to be right there with a pistol. Warden now has a gun in his hand. So XP3 and Warden left alive against CEVO and Professor Chaos. XP3 just went down to Professor Chaos right there. So only one T left. That's going to be Warden by himself. He's fighting against 2 CTs. Tivu's kind of low, 55. Professor Chaos has 1 more HP. Professor Chaos has 2 kills on the round right now, and he's wisely going to drop back into the site. And look at your number 9 player of Tivu just playing that mid. He is close enough to the vent that he should be able to hear somebody, and Professor Chaos clutches the round right there. Or wins the round, I should say. It wasn't a clutch. It wasn't a 1v1 or anything. But he gets the kill there. So SapphireKelownaDotCom wins that second round and secures themselves a good position to win another round right here. As long as they don't get eco'd, this is gonna get close, dude. This could be 10-8 at the end of this round right here.
Maybe. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. If United 5 is able to pick up an eco on a round where they, don't buy anything or just buy a pistol. Actually, I only see 1 pistol. So if they can win this round with only $300 spent, I would be absolutely impressed. But
Yeah,
I doubt it's
amazing.
gonna happen. SK is looking really solid right now. I wouldn't want to go B if I were United 5. I would be avoiding Professor Chaos at all costs.
Warden opens up the round with a kill right there, and going down, there goes Els getting some kills. Silence extremely low, he's got to get out of there, and he does not, or yes he does, he makes it out barely, and we lost a player. That's what I was looking at. 1 player from Sapphire Kelowna has left the server apparently. He is dropped somehow. Did you see what happened?
Actually, I didn't see if he was AFK. I didn't see if he timed out or anything like that, but it could be just, restarting his game, swapping a gun out of his inventory. Els is actually calling for a pause or in freeze time, so I got to imagine it was some kind of crash or timeout as Professor Chaos picks up one of the last 2 kills on the round.
So Warden all by himself. Oh, Professor Chaos has got to hear him now. Professor Chaos does hear him, jumps out of there, throws a firebomb. 50 seconds left on the round. And looks like we're having some drama. The 1 player dropped. He's not able to rejoin, so they're talking about a pause. And Moses just drops it. You see that from Moses? Got to get that valid Steam ID. But a 1v2 clutch needed here for Warden. If anyone can do it, Warden can, and Warden evens it up 1 versus 1 now. He's just going to run directly over to B, and that puts Silent in a horrible position now. He's all the way at the other side as Warden runs his way over to B. Good play here, and this is going to be very, very deadly and close here for Silent, because he is going to have to run all the way from A halls to try and get over to B as the bomb gets planted. Now he knows it's not A. He's got to run his way over there, and Warden is going to try and show us what kind of skill this guy has after playing this game for so many years. I don't know if Silent can get this. He's got a 2K on the round of FAMAS. Who you give it to later?
I think Warden might have this one. Yeah, and Silent has spent a lot of time on the rotate. Warden was able to get himself into a nice passive position where he doesn't have to peek. He knows exactly where Silent is now, and Silent has no idea where Warden is. Silent is doing what he has to do, but Warden sees he's not on the bomb. Doesn't matter. No time for Silent, even though he gets the kill. And I think actually, technically, I think that was an eco win for United 5. The only thing is, was the 5th player for SK.com, did he get timed out before the round started, or did he get killed and then dropped? Because
I think he, I didn't see what happened. I don't think he died. I think he got dropped as the round was going. So,
I
believe he got dropped while the round was going. So
okay,
I don't
was he
think
still alive? Did you?
I think he was alive. Yeah, which sucks.
Okay, because that would be a massive
That
disadvantage.
sucks.
Getting ecoed 4v5 is completely different than having your 5th player gun in hand give you extra support wherever you needed it. At the time. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. I guess there's an alternate dimension out there where, one of the players on SK didn't drop, and we could have seen what would have happened, but it puts United 5 in a great position. I mean, it's not United 5's fault that the player got disconnected.
Yeah. And while we're waiting here, guys, make sure you give the stream a follow. After this game, we're going to be doing a giveaway. That is going to be a Zowie GR or GF. I don't know how to say it, excuse me. But it's a Zowie mouse pad. We have that coming up after this giveaway. After this match, to be eligible for the giveaway, you need to be following the stream. And also, I do believe we can only ship to North America and Mexico. So give the stream a follow if you want to be eligible for the giveaway. That'll be right after this game. But we are still waiting. We are still paused here, waiting for the 5th to be able to reconnect from SapphireKelowna.com.
Okay, so I was told by one of the staff members that that's a lengthy pause, and they are working it out. So let's talk about just some general CS news while we fill time in the meantime. Have you gotten a chance to play D Crown yet?
I have not. I want to really bad.
Okay, I totally recommend you do it. It's on Allpug right now. I know you can play Allpug for free. A lot of players are voting for it. to some players' chagrin. But if you want to play the game, it is available for it. I recommend everyone tries it, play alone or play with a team. Just develop some kind of opinion on it. I think it's a really interesting take on the CS map. As people may know, if you read the PC Gaming article, there is no real designated mid area. There's really just two ways out of each spawn. One goes to A and one goes to B.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
That's
I'm not
weird.
exactly right. I haven't fully formulated an opinion on it yet. I've only played one game, and it was today. So I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. And also, Pug, the map was made for 5v5 competitive, and playing a Pug isn't really the ideal way to test a true 5v5 map. But I guess my unfinished opinion is that it's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, it's.
Ugh, that's tough. Interesting is usually
Yeah.
not a good term to describe something. So it's like, how
Yeah,
does that sushi taste? And you're like,
it tastes interesting. Yeah,
it's
I know.
interesting. And you're like, oh yeah, that means it's horrible.
Right. The
I want to try it. I want to try it tonight.
there's some verticality that takes a lot to get used. So first of all, before you play the map, I totally recommend you look up naming, like the naming spots for the map. I saw some people were posting that on Reddit. Maybe just a general map overview for the map, because it's not something that you can't just pick it up by being good at Counter-Strike. I feel like if I had never played Inferno before, but I played a lot of, other maps, I could kind of hop into Inferno and just get it right off the bat. This wasn't a map that I instantly got. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna get in there and see.
And try it. Yeah.
See. Yeah. Oh, wow. Interesting move here. SapphireKelownaDotCom looks like they might have to go 4 versus 5. That is never good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a solution to the problem. I mean, maybe if you can't join servers, you can't. I don't know if it's an internet problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Who was it who went down? I don't know. It's impossible to.
Chaos, Els, Jim, Silent, Tivu. We're
Tivu,
missing
that's what it
Tivu.
is. Tivu. Yeah, I mean, he was killing it with Professor Chaos. I mean, he was definitely one of the more important fraggers on that team. I think any team against United 5 4v5 is not a good matchup, especially a team that's A, losing, and B, hasn't really been fragging as strongly as they need to be. Professor Chaos and Tiva were doing the bulk of that.
Yeah, Tivu was definitely winning a lot of rounds, or helping winning a lot of rounds there for his team. It sucks. Hopefully he's back. He's restarting right now, so he should be back shortly. So hopefully he's able to get in here and we're able to get this underway. But Wharton and the rest of their team, it looks like they learned a little bit from that first match tonight when they lost to Armada. They played a little bit more passive. Armada played a little bit more aggressive, and it looks like United 5 is trying to pick that up. United 5 is trying to play a little bit more aggressive through the catwalk and through the mid takes there. So let's see if it continues to work for him. Wharton is getting caught a little bit though on those pushes. You guys saw that out through middle and through halls, and looks like Professor Chaos, it says it's still not working. Steam is having problems. That's never good. Yeah, and it looks like they're going to have to play this out 4 versus 5 as Steam problems. Steam ID ticket error.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do about that? I don't really know. I feel bad. I thought SK wasn't necessarily in the greatest of shape currently. Maybe if they didn't get ecoed in the previous round, they would be looking better. It's just really unfortunate. It's a shame that they might have to play 4v5. It's a shame for the people who bet on them that they get screwed the way that they are getting screwed. I don't this Steam was a problem during last weekend's EMS1 tournament, and it seems to continue to be a problem. I don't know what about Steam. I guess before it was a much larger problem for the EMS one. This one is clearly just a one-off, one-person problem, but it's clear that Steam is kind of being annoying sometimes.
It's
funny.
It's
really prohibiting play.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It happens, but I mean, in the big grand scheme of things, people get mad about Steam errors and this problem and that problem. as a whole, though, look at how long Steam has been around. Besides chat, which didn't work for like the first 4 years of Steam, like friends list just did not work. It's been pretty stable and pretty awesome for this lifespan. You could compare it to other programs we won't talk about that are just absolutely horrid and unusable, unworkable, laggy pieces of garbage. Steam is done
Yeah,
is
no,
done
yeah.
pretty good, man.
See, that's the thing is, Steam does great for years and years and years, and the one time, you need it to step up and not break, and it happens to break.
Oh, that's all anybody remembers is this one
Yeah.
time right here. This one match, this one time in 2014, ruined Steam. That's it. I hate it. Uninstalling, never seeing it again. It's hilarious.
One thing that someone brought up in the Skype chat is, where is SK's backup? I'm not, obviously you can't prepare for this, and it's really a massive inconvenience that it happens. But I don't know, shouldn't you have a backup queued up? I feel like these things happen frequently enough where teams have 6 players on their roster, even if that 6 player isn't constantly ready to step in and frag. You at least need a guy who can fill in a pinch, so you don't have to play a 4v5, which is basically like throwing a game away.
Yeah. He is reconnected to the server, and yes, good. We are going to go back to full strength here, 5 versus 5, incoming very shortly, and yeah, we're just waiting for the stream to catch up on this. But while we're still waiting here, give the stream a follow, guys. If you guys like what you see, follow it. Hit the little button over there. And if you're waiting even longer, you might as well hop on to Twitter and give us a follow. I will be typing what the Twitters are going to be, so give those a follow if you're into it.
Absolutely. And for people who plan on participating in the giveaway that we're going to be doing after this game, you need one of the prerequisites for being eligible to participate in the giveaway is that you have to follow the stream. So if you follow the stream right now, you can just not have to worry about down the line. Last time we did a giveaway, 2 people won who weren't following the stream. So take care of that right now. You don't even have to worry about it. It'll be ready for you.
Man, the anticipation for this is just nuts, man. All these people betting on CS:GO Lounge. I think it's a great idea. I love it, dude. It adds another aspect to being a viewer that you normally wouldn't get. You know what I mean? It adds a little bit more personal involvement into these matches with these pro players. Besides, oh, I like this player or I like this team. You know what I mean? You got something in that. You got some personal stuff in there now. I love it. I think it's fun.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So CEVO is back. They lost the eco round because of his drop, and he's rejoining with $800 in the bank. That's a massive step back for CEVO personally, who had been dominating in the first half. And oh man, XP3, what a crazy shot that was.
That is how you open up a round for your team right there. And it looks like the terrorists are going to be working their way over towards B, and they're going to be executing over there. CEVO by himself, the number 9 player. He's got a 5-7 right now. Moses is going to be the one that's going to be the closest to him, so he's going to try and execute on Moses. Moses is going to move silent. Nope, makes some noise. Moses sees him, and he goes down right there. So that is going to kill him. Last player in B. Here comes the CT rotate right now. They're going to be working their way over there. That's going to be Els from the side, gets taken down. Chim's trying to get out of there. Chim's is so lit up right now. It's unreal. Excuse me. Silent is lit up, and Silent goes down. Chims runs away. He stole that op right there and gets out. Warden dies, and Chims gets an op to run away with. That was Professor Chaos's op, actually, that was dropped. So he picks that back up now by himself. That is going to be a 12th round there for United 5. So SapphireKelownaDotCom is definitely hurting here, and they're going to need to string together quite a few rounds to stay alive in this and put the hurt back on the money situation for United 5.
Yeah, I don't really see that happening anytime soon. Warden was the only player on United 5 who went down, and he's able to buy up with money to spare. His teammates all not having to spend any money. They're going to be building up their own economies. They're going to be dropping guns for each other. I don't see United 5 slowing down really at all at this point. And if they do get slowed down, it's because SK, turns up the gas. If they win, 5 rounds in a row and tie up the game, then, yeah, United 5's economy probably won't be in great. That is, United 5 has been shooting really well and working really well as a team. And wow, Professor Chaos picked up a
Professor Chaos
on XP3
through the vent.
Yeah, mad that XP3 picked him last round, getting his revenge, this time with the scout.
And he got it right there. Lots of people getting upset about the CSGO Lounge betting right now. It happens, guys. Teams play how they play. But we're into the 20th round here. Maximum of 10 left. Zilla steps out. That's going to be TM rocking the backside of his name, and that is going to lock down that A push. Oh, here comes Tivu pushing, and he gets the kill. That's Moses goes down, dropping the bomb in the A halls right there. So that is going to be a good pickup right there. Sapphire Kelowna trying to get on the right foot once again, and gunfight is going to happen in the vent. Warden wins that one though. Chims is still over there waiting. Warden going to try and work his way out through mid. Your number 9 player is going to be sitting right there. He sees Warden. Can't get the shots off on Warden. Waits a little bit too long. That's Tivu trying to shoot at him. Oh, he did a lot of damage right there through that blue tarp. He's going to step out with his pistol, get the kill finally. So now we have Storm left by himself versus 3 counter-terrorists. He just tears Chims apart right there. So Professor Chaos and Tivu left alive. Bomb still down A halls. Not very much time left on the board. 25 seconds here. And Storm is just going to run straight in for it. And right there, Professor Chaos with the scout.
God.
Another headshot, Professor Chaos. And that's an 8th round picked up for Sapphire Kelowna. And it could not be picked up soon enough.
No, Professor Chaos has absolutely been lights out this game. Far and away, this game's most valuable player. I guess usually the most valuable player is supposed to be on the winning team, but either way, he's just been fragging like a maniac, using all guns. He doesn't care. In all situations, he's been really holding his team down. And it's one of the reasons why the game is as close as it is. You know, I think without Professor Chaos's contributions to the team, SapphireKelownaDotCom could be losing, as much as, I think the game would have been already over by now.
Oh, Silent making a good bid for this round. He's going to catch Warden out in the middle, and Warden tears him up. So that is going to be a trade out right there. XP3 goes down. Silent gets traded on the round, and it is back to almost full strength for both teams. Only one player down from each, so 4 versus 4. And Tivu is about to just knife Storm. Oh my goodness! Tivu got that knife off on Storm, and then he takes down TM. Yes.
Oh my lord.
Oh man, they have to be upset about that. Bomb goes down Moses. Warden, last one left. He's so low on HP, only 5. Gets Chims. Professor Cass is in the sight. Pistols him down. And SapphireKelowna.com has 9 rounds in the bank. United 5 still up 12, though.
Even though, knives are kind of like the troll-y thing to do, or you kind of go for knives as a joke, it has a lot of strategic value in terms of the amount of money you get for a knife kill. I think you get $1,500 for a knife kill, which is the equivalent of five kills in a round. That's basically the amount of money you get for an ace. So to be able to get that in 1 kill and tack on another kill, Tivu scored a lot of money that round for himself, but really it's contributing to the entire team's economy, because he'll be throwing guns, tossing guns to his teammates, keeping the rest of his teammates financially solvent.
Uh-oh, that was a bad play there from Silent, overextending a little too much there and getting taken down, losing his gun. Let's go back over to Tivu, who's just kind of waiting. Oh, gunfight happening at the other side, though. XP3 wins that. Els almost gets taken out right there, but gets away, so XP3 is able to grab a rifle. So now Warden's got one. Storm goes down, and they're getting flanked right now. Tivu is right there. He's running out with his knife. Wow, why did he do that? Going for another knife.
Wanted
gets
some more
taken
money.
out. Yeah, trying to steal some more money, and Chims is going to be out in middle as the terrorists are trying to push their way towards him. So Els and Chims, both alive, both head armor, both have rifles. Els rocking an op. Warden's going to get caught from the side if he's not careful. And Chims can't string that kill together and gets taken out. So just like that, only one CT left alive. That's going to be Els. Warden is working his way through A right now, and they're going to meet in just a second here. Warden still rocking FAMAS. Els wins that battle, and there goes the fake, overworking his way to B. That is going to be XP3 getting over there, and he's going to get the plant down, and Els is going to have no idea until the plant happens. So, all right, we have an AK versus an op, 65 HP with no armor versus 100 HP with armor. Who wins this? No kit on Els also. No kit.
Ooh. He might be able to pick up a kit somewhere in the process, but I give it to XP3. Just having, the time advantage is now on his side. The bomb has been taken away for a solid 10 seconds, so he has that working for him. He is able to stay hidden. He is able to figure out basically exactly where Els is, because onus is on Els. And Els is just going to have to, make a gamble, look one way. And that's the second time in a row that they lost the 1v1 in the exact same fashion. They had a player at A who, didn't want to rotate. I mean, rightfully so, didn't want to rotate out. I mean, if you rotate out of A and then the bomb got into A while you were running away, that creates a whole bunch more problems. But they also rotated in, made the gamble with the main entrance, and they got shot in the side of the head from a player waiting on top. It's just having information is just so vital.
And I believe XP3 had a 3K at the end of that round there. But they're going to move up 13-9 now. L's doing a bid, trying to get as much damage out as he can before he goes down. He's going to get 1 kill off, get traded out. Warden picks up 2 right there. XP3 gets 1 with his off. So now we have Tivu and Professor Chaos. Professor Chaos with an op right here. And Tivu is fighting his heart out, trying to get some damage off. Can't make it happen. Professor Chaos, last one left, rocking that op. It's his op that he bought by himself. He's got a 1v4 here with just that op. Execute coming out through mid towards Catwalk. He might be able to catch a frag at the end of this. But the pole was in the way there. Doesn't get XP3. Off battle ensues right here. Can he get it off? He can't get it off. XP3 wins that. So United 5 now has 14 rounds, and SapphireKelownaDotCom only has 9. This is going to be tough here for Sapphire Kelowna to try and prevent this from going to overtime.
Definitely. Professor Chaos the terrorists did a great job taking down Professor Chaos there by putting 2 guns on him. They had XP3 with an op, and I think it was Warden who had a rifle. You know, an op can only shoot 1 bullet at a time, and it can only aim in one direction. If you can put 2 guns on one guy with an op, there's, you know, unless both players airball, it's going to be very hard for that single scope to take down the 2 players. So they did a great job there.
And lots of damage happening over here at the other site. Oh, wow, I totally missed that play. Trying to get back over. Professor Chaos gets 1 off headshot, gets 2 off headshots, trying to make it a scout headshots. His scout is just absolutely sick, dude. This kid is amazing with the scout. Gets a couple headshots right there. Storm and Moses both go down. Warden very low. Warden up at the upper part of the site, getting pushed right there. Let's go over to Warden's perspective. He's going to peek out. TM's going to get a kill on Professor Chaos, and Warden cleans up on Chims. So United 5 has 15 rounds now. That is a guaranteed tie right there for them. Guaranteed tie overtime. So if Sapphire Kelowna cannot win one of these last 5 rounds here, that's it. That's gonna be game.
Their money's, you know, not really looking too great. They have the money they got for multiple losses in a row, but you know, not all of them have the frags that Professor Chaos has. The reason why he's been able to afford so many different guns is, you know, 25 kills adds up to a lot of money. And, you know, if you only pick up 8 kills or 7 kills in an entire game, your economy is not as flush with cash as it should be.
And Warden opened up that round on L's right there. Silent goes down. Here comes the push from Warden. Oh, he was completely blind, though. Professor Chaos gets the scout off on him. Actually came from CT spawn and got those shots on him. And Moses is rocking the bomb right here. He's going to try and get a plant. He is successfully going to get the plant. Chim's the last one left. He's going to be fighting by himself against a lot of terrorists, and he can't make it happen. And that's going to be it. United 5 wins the second match of the night versus SapphireKelowna.com, 16-9.
Yeah, it was an incredibly great game. Great job by United 5, losing the first game to Armada, the first game that we streamed, and bouncing back for a big 16-9 win over SK. I'm going to be honest, I thought SK would have a better showing than they did right there. I thought they were going to put up a better fight. I think that SapphireKelowna.com is way better than what they showed tonight. So hopefully
Definitely.
when these 2 teams show down or have a showdown later down the line, I hope it's great. But let's transition into a giveaway. I think giveaways are a lot of fun.
Got a commercial running right now, so let's talk about this match before we go into a giveaway. But those of you not watching the commercials right now, we are doing a giveaway next. We are going to be giving away a Zowie mouse pad right now. Remember, to be eligible for the giveaway, you need to be following on the stream, and you need to be in North America or Mexico to be able to receive the item. We cannot ship to Europe at the moment, but we will. We might have that coming in the future. But as soon as the rest of these guys are here, the rest of the people watching the commercial, we will get the giveaway going. And it looks like commercial's done. So giveaway is going to be happening now, guys. Tell them about the rules for it, man.
Okay, so as Luca just detailed, you have to be in North America to be eligible to prize, or else we cannot ship it to you. And you also have to be following the stream. Follow the stream right now if you are hearing me say this, so that way you do not make a mistake if your name comes up. And we need to come up with a word of sorts. What do you think the word should be? Do you think it... Or, okay, whatever you say next is going to be it, because otherwise the chat's going to go crazy. So I'm giving the power to you. Decide on a word, and that's going to be it.
We are going to do United 5. United space the number 5. Since they ended up winning that tonight, so let's put my keyword in. You guys can see it right there on screen. That is your keyword, United 5. That is what you need to be typing in. So type that in, United 5, if you want to get into this giveaway, guys. That is going to be a Zowie mousepad that we're giving away. So remember, keyword United space the number 5, just like their team name is.
Oh my God! Look at the chat.
It is
that
just
is awesome.
Going nuts right now. That is great. Remember, guys, please listen. You need to be following the channel to be eligible for this. If I roll the dice and you're not following the channel, you're going to get passed up for somebody else who is following the channel. So follow the channel to be eligible and be in North America or Mexico to receive the mousepad. So we're going to let that roll for a few minutes here. But, man, nice comeback, though, for United 5 right there. Losing a tough heartbreaker in overtime to Armada and then coming back from that so strong to play against Sapphire Kelowna, that's impressive, man.
It was really impressive. And, a lot of the SK players started off kind of slow, and it didn't help that TEVO had the disconnection problems, when they got ecoed in the second half. A lot of things weren't going their way tonight, and I think that United 5 just was playing better than them anyway. I don't think it really affected the outcome of the game, but I'd like to see what SK can do down the line in more ideal circumstances.
Yes. And remember, guys, keyword United 5. It is not a capital U. It is all undercase, or not lowercase, undercase. It is all lowercase. UNITED space the number 5. All lowercase, guys. United 5. If you want to win a Zowie, it's a GRF, right? It's a Zowie GRF, I think. Is that what it's called?
It could be. I usually we're given a specific model of mousepad that we're giving away. This time I wasn't. I was just told that we have a Zowie mousepad to give away.
I think we're doing a GRF.
That's the one we've been giving away. I think that's the one we've been giving away in the past, but I was not told specifically what kind, so I don't want to be wrong.
GTF.
GTF. Okay.
GTF.
I know there are different kinds, and I know each one has a different size and different slide. I didn't want to say the wrong model name. So yes. How many people do we have entered? Are we ready to go here?
We're getting close. I believe everyone just saw me go to the Zowie website so I could check on it. But oh well, you guys got to see some Zowie stuff right there. But we are getting close. We have 546 people in there. We got a lot of people typing United 5 still, so we will wait just a second. Give them a couple more seconds. Remember, guys, you need to be following the channel to be eligible for this, and also to receive the item, you need to be in North America or Mexico. So I'm going to give it a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes the dice roll. Who's getting it? And Ecto TV. Ecto TV.
Wow.
That guy.
That is incredible.
That kid won.
That Ecto TV. Oh man, he won fair and square.
He won fair and square. He already typed United 5 once, so type hi or anything else to let me know that you're still in here. You might have just been spamming United 5, but Ecto TV, he's here. All right, so
you won.
He won. Ecto TV.
I'm glad he's such a fan of the stream.
What's gonna be
this moment with us?
Man, dude, that is unbelievably epic.
Statistically speaking, that was ridiculous. But
that's probably honestly,
Ecto TV.
Yeah, that's got to be impossible, bro. Yeah. How did that what?
Oh my God! Well, Ecto, I hope we've made a fan out of you. Because
congratulations, Ecto TV. Yeah, and
someone should get into contact with him.
Yes.
Okay, the Play CEVO account will message you, Ecto TV.
Yes.
That's crazy that happened.
Just don't let anybody from the stream know where you live, Ecto TV, because I think almost everybody that's on the stream that's not you hates you. So they're gonna.
No one hates anybody. No one hates anybody.
No,
we're
I have no problems with Ecto. I think a lot of people do though. But congrats to Ecto TV for winning the Zowie mousepad. I'm surprised
he's very vocal about his opinions, and
yes.
We're happy that he's sharing his opinions with us, regardless of how we feel with them.
Everybody gets to have one. Everybody gets their own opinion. So he says he's a fan. He says thanks. And what is this? Nah, dude, Canada. That's North America.
That is most definitely North America.
That
So if you're in
is
Canada, you are good to go.
yeah.
Luca, let's get out of here. We're done with games. We did our giveaway. Let's get
All
out of
right,
here.
guys. This is CEVO TV, and we thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Misled. Along with Later over there. Say bye to him, man.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks
You
for
too,
tuning
Echo
in.
TV.
Yes, you too, Echo TV. And remember, guys, keep fragging.